I think Tiny Desk was really cool for us. Playing Tiny Desk, it was also the most nervous I think I've ever been musically. We actually, there's those things sometimes we're like, okay, so this is all gonna go like be one thing and like, so don't mess up. But if you do, it's okay, we'll just start over, but don't do that. And within 30 seconds, I played like 3 wrong chords, sang the wrong lyrics, projectile vomited, was just like, all right, just stop. And it was weird, which only made me more nervous. But anyway, we did it, and it was cool, and it was great to be in the NPR offices because we're fans. I don't know, what else? We've been to some cool places. What did we do? We went to the river in Nevada City. Was great. That was one of my best memories.
We had a good summer.
Good summer.
To swim in and all
yeah,
that.
Newport Folk Festival. So awesome, so fun to just be a part of that. I mean, it's just great in general to be a receiver of music all your life and to appreciate it so much, and then occasionally find yourself in those spots where like, wow, I'm actually standing on the same stage or in the same place that these people stood in it. And I mean, I never could have imagined that in my wildest teenage dreams. So, I mean, again, that kind of thing is the best currency. It doesn't always pay for gas, but that's not what I'm gonna remember when I die,
Well, Tim and I were friends from old bands and stuff, and most of the original group just friends and friends of friends, and like, hey, you might be into this, and then we started touring and recording and stuff like that, and so like naturally as people can or can't do those kind of things, other friends would swoop in and like, oh, can you sing this stuff?
That's why we're so big. Sometimes people think we're a lot bigger than we are, and really it's sort of more an extended family thing for us, and people's availability really depends on what the situation is, whether it's a tour or like an in-town show or a recording project or whatever. So yeah, we try and kind of heighten that, just like basically all are invited. I mean, I think we try and do that at our shows too, just kind of try and be as inclusive as possible and sing the songs in a sort of sing-along-y kind of way, because that's what it is to us.
Do the right thing, do it all the time.
It was one of those songs that was really simple, to me. Like I remember just sort of like strumming and then started to write the song, and those first words just kind of came out. I always kind of felt like I'd probably change those words because it seemed a little lofty to say. I think one of the things that's concerning to me, at least, is sometimes being misinterpreted. When you just come out and say something, it's taken in so many ways, and I honestly believe that has been taken in a lot of different ways. The first phrase is, do the right thing, do it all the time. But I ended up keeping it and just kind of feeling like, well, let people see it how they see it. I don't know, I hate to say it like this, but it's just one of those songs that wrote itself, It kind of came easy, and I don't think I ever personally thought whether or not anybody would like it. I didn't realize that it would be received the way it was, which is, I think, a good thing. I think it's probably a bad thing to start to think ahead like that, like, oh, I bet this will be liked by these people, or like it'll be used on a TV show, or it'll whatever. So that's cool, because that would be, that would make me stressed out. But I am very happy, I think we all are, at the wide-ranging response that we've gotten from that song, kids, adults. Yeah. We've gotten some trippy emails. We got one recently from a disabled vet. I mean, that just really make you feel like the greatest currency in all of this is true, genuine connectivity, to people that you don't necessarily have to have ever even crossed paths with, and yet you share something. And the fact that they feel moved to reach out to you and tell you that it's the best thing ever,
We have like church choirs singing it, like there's people from school choir groups that are asking for sheet music, like with this group of kids in Africa, like make this awesome video, like with like, I don't know, 50 people like singing this thing, and like, so yeah, Yeah, you know, the song's got its own life. It kind of just.
It's really weird when that happens, man. Yeah, but it's cool. It's fun. Yeah, I mean, it's been fun. We're really super glad that we've had the opportunities we've had, and so it's been, no complaints there. But it is hard, and it's a 24/7 kind of a thing. Even when, like only 45 minutes of the day is dedicated to actually playing a set of music, the other 23 hours and 15 minutes is driving and sleeping in an uncomfortable place. And I don't know, arguing with a ticket booth person about whether or not your van is a car or a truck, and like how much you need to pay or whatever. So, but I mean, I think, the answer is yes. We are very much looking forward to getting back to writing and being comfortable with our pets and our significant others and our beds in the warmth of our own homes.
Being dry.
Being dry.
It's very wet in New York.
Yeah, very wet.
When I want.
It's neat to be like around all the bands, all the industry, all the ambition. All the
Like,
people sharing a drum kit.
I'm not gonna move around you. I'm just gonna walk forward, and you're gonna have to move around me. That kind of ambition. But no, it's cool. I mean, and New York's a great town. The neat thing about New York is typically when we play in New York, we're there for 3 days, so we get to like be in one place for 3 days or so, 3-4 days. But then the flip side of that is we're like playing numerous places and parking numerous places, and just like, it's weird. He usually drives into and this guy's a very zen, like very even-keeled person, probably the most of anybody I've ever known. But put this guy in New York, he's Tony Soprano over here. The amount of honking goes up, the amount of, he blends in well.
It's basically safer to be an asshole. Sorry if I can't say the word, but
Yeah, it's true.
you adapt.
So you can put that on a bumper sticker, New York, where it's safer to be an asshole. Maybe not do that though, too.